Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. On this episode of General Hospital, Adam overdoses, Christina assists Sunny in realizing a mistake, and Nina attempts to make a deal with Cyrus. Christina stops by her father's workplace to say hello. He describes her timing as exquisite as they embrace. He ponders what he has to thank for the visit. Considering all he's been through, she wanted to make sure he was doing good. She can sense he's not okay, even though he assures her that everything is ok and that she should be here. Sunny said she has one of the greatest hearts he has ever met. Yet he still maintains he's okay. He's gone through a lot, so it's challenging to contain him. Christina calls him her rock and concurs, although she worries that he might be imprisoned for beating Cyrus. Sunny thinks back to his chat with Dex about Cyrus and tells Christina that he's not going to prison because he has a family that needs him. Sunny claims that he has endured far worse and managed to survive. Although Christina is aware, she is still self-servingly concerned that he won't be there for her. Sunny promises to always be at her side, but she has to know that she is capable of taking care of herself. Christina acknowledges that she would have never imagined herself to be a stand-in for Molly and TJ, but he has now given her the confidence she needs to accept who she is. Sunny assures her that Alexis is deserving of recognition as well, and that she should never doubt her abilities. When Christina notices that he and her mother have been conversing, Sunny clarifies that Alexis has simply been concerned for both Molly and her. Christina still gives her father a lot of the credit and respects the moral standards he upholds. She claims she saw it intensify after his experience at Nixon Falls, and she blamed Nina for it. But she was probably mistaken. She claims that even though she loved Nana so much, she was very spiteful in her pursuit of Carly. Nina ultimately lost everything and didn't get what she desired. A flashback shows Sunny beating up Cyrus and giving Dex the order to murder him. Sunny reminds Christina that sometimes individuals are blinded by their own pain. He always has his eyes open, but Christina says she understands that. She's the queen of lashing out. Nina wasn't able to see the right road. Dex observes from the hospital as Nina enters Cyrus's room. Although Nina is thrilled to see Cyrus, he is not happy to see her. She becomes enraged with him for ruining her marriage and her bond with her daughter by making up an account of his priesthood. He claims that everything would have come to light eventually, and now that it has, doesn't she feel better? Nina claims not to. He claims that even if the truth hurts, the healing process may now start. She charges him with taking advantage of the situation to harm Sunny in retaliation. Cyrus claims he has no ill will towards Sunny, and that he only intended to help them both by relieving their sufferings. If her marriage is failing, he apologizes. She believes he should make apologies and dismiss the allegations against Sunny if he is sincere in his regrets. Despite the fact that Cyrus is powerless to stop law enforcement, he argues that since Sunny was his victim, he has every right to want justice done. I can give you something you want more, Nina entices him. He acknowledges that accepting a tithe is sometimes appropriate. Dex receives a text message that says, "On my way," while he is changing into scrubs. When a nurse asks whether he's lost, Dex responds that he isn't. She asks who he is after noticing he is without his badge. He says that since this is his first day as a temp orderly, he must have left his phone in the locker room. He can't use his phone at work, so she asks him to turn it off. Afterwards, Dex sees Nina exit Cyrus's room. Sunny calls and tells him to call the hit off, but he misses it. Laura speaks with Ava outside the hearing at the courthouse and once more requests that she dismiss the accusations against Esme. Ava refuses to back down from the accusations because Esme ought to pay for all that she did to her and Trina. Those are different charges, according to Laura. After answering a call, Ava heads outside. Laura asks Esme how she's doing as she makes her way into court. Esme acknowledges that she would prefer it if Ace and Spencer showed there as planned. Laura needs to take care of herself because she knows they will be here soon. Laura will accept if Esme holds her accountable for her current situation. But Esme claims that Laura is to blame for her mistakes and that Laura needs to beg for a miracle. Laura thinks she can make arrangements for Martin to come in, that she made a mistake due to memory loss, and that nothing was actually taken or seriously damaged to the property. She gives them space because Martin urges his sister to let him handle things. Martin informs Molly that a trial will go place and that he will encourage his client to enter a not guilty plea. He assures Esme that she would testify while crying and share her experience, and that juries often feel sorry for those who are imprisoned. In the hallways, Ava bumps into Trina, and she's happy to see her here today. After her father's surgery, Trina says she was able to speak with him, and he urged her to keep her eyes on the future. Ava is overjoyed when she tells her about her trip to Paris with Spencer. Ava discloses that she brought these charges against Esme in order to put an end to this phase of her life and move on. Uncertain, Trina claims that there is still a child involved, and the youngster will lose his mother as a result of Esme's imprisonment. Esme is still the liar that she always been, according to Ava, and she needs to be freed from having to carry Esme's weight going forward. They dash in as they hear the court is called to order. Esme is questioned in court over her pleas. She enters a guilty plea, and the judge realizes that a compromise has been reached. Molly consented to a probation of 6 months and to not be arrested. Enraged, Ava rushes over to Laura and demands to know what transpired. Laura claims that she supported justice. The judge sentences Esme to 6 months of probation. Ava becomes enraged at Molly for this injustice. According to Molly, justice was done. This was a small infraction, and going to trial would have been expensive and of inconvenience. Ava assures Trina that this is far from over as Molly leaves. Esme thanks Martin in the interim, but he tells her that she should thank Laura. He informs her that she is on probation and that she will go to jail if she violates her terms. Later, Laura advises Esme to put her past behind her and concentrate on her future now that she is on probation. Esme promises to do so. Laura receives a call and must leave since duty demands, but she will see her shortly. Turning around on her own, Esme notices Trina standing there. Joss repeatedly knocks on Adam's door in the dorms until his roommate replies. He claims that Adam has fled, taking his guitar and some vodka with him. Joss rushes off. Joss discovers Adam drinking vodka and playing his guitar in a park. She can justify herself, even though she knows he's upset with her. What's done is done, and he says. He asks her if she's his buddy and tells her to just go since he knows she's worried about him. Since she is his friend, she won't leave him. Joss insists he needs assistance after managing to take the bottle away from him. Adam claims that nothing matters anymore and that she is powerless to make him happy. Joss acknowledges that she is not experiencing the same issues as him, but she suggests that he speak with someone who can relate to him. He says it doesn't matter before collapsing. Joss discovers he overdosed on over-the-counter medications in his pocket. Joss is trying to wake Adam up when she contacts the paramedics. Joss watches as the paramedics quickly come to take Adam to the hospital. See also, Bobby's heartfelt memorial performances. Spencer is shocked to see his father when he opens the door at Laura's house. Nikolas informs Spencer that he looks fantastic and extends an invitation to his dad. He expresses gratitude to Spencer for taking charge of Ace's care, rather than simply giving him to his grandmother. Spencer discovers his father has been observing them. Nikolas sobs that he had to go because they would have imprisoned him, but that he never stopped loving Ace. Given that he was blackmailing him over Ace at the time, Spencer wasn't sure how he would feel about him. That was extremely Cassadine of him, according to Nikolas. Spencer has mentally run over every possible outcome for this meeting. Nikolas is aware that his son despises him and believes he deserves all that is coming to him. Spencer says to his father, "I have one more thing to say. I apologize." Nikolas is taken aback. Spencer claims that he believes he is aware that Esme's parents are Ryan and Heather. and that Ryan and Esmond took use of him to hurt both his father and Ava. Back then, he was so furious that he'd allowed them inside. According to Nikolas, he was the one who provided Ryan and Esmond this opportunity and the one who ended his marriage by having an affair with Esmond. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.